What's up, guys? Welcome to League Unlock. My name's Eric, and we're a little bit late on this one, but we have to touch on the Cloud9 announcement for 2018 summer. Jack and Reaper made a little video on their YouTube channel saying that they will be benching Jensen, Sneaky, and Smoothie for week one, at least week one. And listen, when I watched this initially, because it's Cloud9, because they're the meme team of the world, I wasn't sure if this was true, but they seem very serious in the video, and then it's looking like this is very legit, even though all three of those players were kind of tweeting XD benched, lol, haha, which, you know, doesn't really seem like it's going to be very serious, but I'm pretty sure these guys will be sitting out for week one. So the question is, why? Why would you bench them for the likes of Golden Glue, Keith, and Zazal in that bottom lane? I mean, these guys clearly, they're challenger guys. They're not LCS guys. We've seen Keith and Golden Glue at the LCS level. Of course, they're not going to be upgrades over the likes of Sneaky, Jensen, and Smoothie. Smoothie was an MVP candidate, as was Jensen, and Sneaky's been one of the most consistent guys for years now in that bottom lane. So what's going on? Why is Cloud9 doing this? Obviously, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes. Jack and Reaper kind of said they were really proud and wanted to reward their academy guys for how well they've been preparing, and maybe they're just super prepared for this meta. They have some strategies that they're ready for, but there's got to be something else going on behind the scenes that maybe this is just kind of a slap on the wrist to these guys. Maybe it's been a motivational loss. They're just kind of becoming complacent on that main roster, and you better believe getting benched is going to light some fuel or light a fire into the fuel for these guys to perform at a higher level. It was a disappointing spring split for Cloud9 end to it, considering how well they started in the regular season, and they were top two for the majority of the split, and then by the end they stumbled all the way to fifth, got swept in the playoffs. So maybe it's a complacency thing, and Jack and the rest of the organization feels like this will kind of remotivate the likes of their main starters. But I can't see them missing more than the first week here, because this is going to be another extremely competitive split in North America. And because Cloud9 didn't do so hot in spring to close it out, they're going to have a really solid performance in summer if they want to get to Worlds. And Cloud9 has never missed Worlds in their history. I don't think they want this to be the very first split. So if they're missing more than the initial week, I'd be very surprised, and I'm expecting to see a remotivated Jensen, Sneaky, and Smoothie. Not that I think they were particularly unmotivated in 2018 spring, but you got to expect that these guys will be playing later on in the split as soon as week two, but we don't know all that's going on behind the scenes in Cloud9. I just assumed everything was happy, fun, go lucky all the time at Cloud9 based on their behind the scenes videos, because these guys always seem to be having fun. They seem to all get along, but you know, that's just what they choose to portray in the videos. Maybe behind the scenes, things are a whole lot different. But let's not overreact and get too mad at Cloud9 right now. Let's see what happens in that first week. And another thing to note that I forgot about mentioning is Cloud9 signed a partnership with Mammoth Media to broadcast their Academy games. Game one of the Academy League season gets underway tonight, and you best believe that the viewerships from Cloud9's Twitch are going to be huge if you have the likes of Jensen, Sneaky, and Smoothie playing for that Academy League roster. So maybe there's a little bit of incentive there. If that's just the main reason that they did that, then that makes sense why Jensen and Smoothie and Sneaky are kind of memeing about it, because maybe they're just trying to pull in some viewership for Cloud9 online, which seems a little questionable, but maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they think that's worth missing the first week of the LCS because they have a somewhat easy schedule against Clutch. And I mean, Clutch is not really easy. That's a team who knocked off TSM in the quarterfinals, and they also play Optic, I believe. So it's a somewhat easy week for them. Maybe they feel like they can still go at least 1-1, but a whole lot of question marks for Cloud9, and we just don't have the insight behind the scenes. But don't panic too much. I expect these starters to be back pretty soon in the NA LCS for 2018 summer, because they got to get some wins if they want to make Worlds.